advantage UCSD.
They've also spent a lot of time trying to make sure that these robots are able to perform better than they were yesterday.
Wait, did they just put every inch of gold into the hero?
I think they did, and they're going straight for that sentry.
Can we get into the cockpit of the hero? Other team, other team. Oh yeah, here we go. We can see the bottom right corner of your screen, the hero trying to line up the shot on the sentry. This is a good strategy. He's going to stay in one spot and wait for the sentry to come to him.
Looks like NYU having a similar problem to what they had earlier, where they were overheating and using too much power in their chassis and flywheels.
That's not good, as it's going to help the robots of UCSD level up faster. So that first blood, that kill coming across, is going to allow more skill points to be given to the UCSD robots. You can see their standard is level 2, their hero is level 1.
That hero POV being in the bottom right, we're seeing what the driver is seeing, which, as you can see, is not
waiting for that sentry to move. This side angle seems really appealing as a driver, but actually, typically you can't get hero damage from the side.
Looks like he was not able to actually get his turret to look all the way up that high. Going back.
There is passive gold income in RMUL 3v3. We've got some UCSD fan clubs in the chat saying, "Go Tritons!" Very exciting, very exciting.
Looks like their UCSD standard has not left the base. NYU's standard is now making an attempt to do some damage to the sentry. That sentry being from UCSD being static and also having a turret, but not able to shoot or lock on to Red Standard 4. As hopefully Red Standard 4 is able to not overdrop power and get some damage onto that sentry, which would put them in the lead. It does not matter how many kills or deaths a team has unless there is no structure damage done, as we saw earlier. Then total damage becomes the modifier for winning, the win condition. Looks like the blue hero is having some issue trying to get its ammo, but we see the strategy is going to be just trying to go in to at least hit the sentry a few times once they're able to fire.
UCSD has so many hero projectiles. I believe in you, UCSD. Land it. You got this, guys. They have spent, what is that, 600 gold? They've spent 550 gold just into their hero bank. That man should be able to fire so many times. We'll have to see what he can pull off here in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the match. Curious that NYU isn't firing quite as much this round.
Well, I guess that might be why. They just overheated once again.
It's really hard to manage that heat as a level 1 standard. You've got to get to level 2, level 3, and then it becomes a lot easier because your limits go up.
UCSD frantically trying to communicate with their drivers.
I think he's just trying to tell him to turn around.
I don't know exactly what those hand signals are. That's why they have all those flashcards in China.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, super cool view of the hero there, making his way downtown. See if he can hit. He needs to try.
Oh, and that's going to put
Look
NYU
at NYU.
in the lead.
They're taking damage onto the sentry. NYU have pulled ahead in this match. 200 damage, 250 damage. All they needed was for their standards to level up. NYU is going to have to play this strategy pretty frequently. I don't think their power limits are set for level 1. They kill themselves level 1, but as soon as they hit level 2, their power limits are valid. Their robots are able to function, and with 7 seconds left in the game, the hero from UCSD has been able to do nothing with all 600 gold.
The hero did just launch a projectile. He just needs to hit that.
He should just go for the base. They don't have invulnerability because they had those power limit kills.
We're gonna see
he was going to have to bust through the whole shield with 25 seconds left to go. We'll see if they've figured it out.
They need to shoot, but that might be the sentry going down.
Oh, they got a hit onto the shield. They got another hit onto the shield. This is going to come right down to the wire. 15 seconds left to go. The sentry goes down. Oh my gosh.
Sentry going down puts NYU in the lead.
NYU is going to start taking damage onto the base, but the base of NYU is almost exposed to the hero. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, health point advantage. Base goes to NYU, and with 1 second left to go, the game goes to New York University. Oh my goodness.
NYU sweeping the game in the last few seconds, destroying the sentry and getting all the way down to the base.
Could have been shooting the base for like 3 minutes in that match, kept focused on the sentry.
Those motors are also constantly trying to go.
So this is an instant replay. Yeah, we're that cool. We have instant replays now. And you can see it bumping in, tipping a little bit.
Those motors really pushing against that rail. Oh, and then that's where that hinge came off, and then it's going to go try to dodge. and it's going to hit that rail again, and that's probably going to be the finisher.
Was it a hero hit that dislodged the hinge?
Well, I think the thing
Oh,
that's
and
going
now
to totally
it's ripping
dislodge
off
it
the
is-
bottom half
yeah.
of the Sentry. This is tough to watch. It's like going to the dentist. Oh my goodness.
Self-annihilation on the side of the rail, and then that's going to be, I think, where it fell off. Oh, no.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
still
It's
hanging on
probably
by a
just hanging
thread.
by wires. This hurts my mechanical engineer heart. Why are we watching this? This isn't for human consumption. Oh no. And now we can see the hero that has finally switched over to the base, dealing damage.
And then
Oh
this is
my
where the
goodness.
match ended, and then I believe it just falls off the rails as it goes back, I
Oh,
guess.
This is tragically close. At this point, NYU is almost allowed into the arena. They could save their precious Sentry, but right before they get into the field, I do believe it falls onto the ground.
Oh, it's when it turned back on.
Oh
and kept
no! It
moving,
doesn't even
and
fall off
there
the edge.
goes.
It falls off the back. Well, the good thing is the two parts stayed connected for the fall. So if one part had fallen off, we would know that wires either tore, became unsoldered, or at the very least came unplugged. But because those two pieces did stay connected, it surely has some sort of latch, which was really exciting. And the match is going. 3, 2, 1, here we go.
Looks like NYU is going to make the same kind of strategic decision. Red standard 4.
They've gotta be careful,
going out
Matt.
the base. I mean,
NYU's
yeah, he is
standard.
driving very slow, making sure he's not going over that power limit, because that power limit is a extremely quick killer.
Just
for
got to
that
be
robot.
tapping that W button just really gently, or using the remote control, either way, to make sure that he doesn't have any issues. UCSD hasn't spent any of their gold yet, so NYU
have
might
not
be
left
able to
the
get an
base.
early kill. If they can get an early kill, they'll run away with this match.
Looks like the hero is now exiting the base. on the side
Standards
of
play a
UCSD.
little bit like an ADC in League of Legends, where early game they are squishy as all get out, but if you can feed them, they can 1v9 for days. There it is. There's the little tapping W's. He's trying to take it onto the hero. The hero has more health. If I was NYU, I would definitely be targeting the standard that can't move and has less HP. If you can get that early kill, you level up to level 2, and then you can run away with the match.
It might be dangerous just for them to turn on their flywheels, though, if they're already doing the overpowered
That's true.
consumption.
UCSD spent 150 gold into that hero, and they're just walking straight past. They don't care about these 1v1 engagements. They're heading right over to the base of NYU. I hope that he understands the game mechanics. He does, maybe. He's aiming. What's
The
he
base
aiming at?
is invulnerable until a robot
The base is
destroyed.
invulnerable until one of NYU's robots are down. He's got to shoot the NYU standard. NYU has figured it out. They're shooting the standard. And now UCSD has figured out, and they're shooting a standard. Both teams are going to take the easy kills, and as it should be. There we go. Oh, my goodness. Wait, the standard is trying to shoot through it? He's getting more
the
levels.
only
He's getting
offensive
more
robot.
levels.
He is the only offensive
NYU
robot on the NYU
absolutely
side.
farming.
Now both teams on level playing ground, but it's going to be a bit more uneven as soon as UCSD starts shooting with the hero onto that base, because the hero
I
does
think
so
the
much more
standard
damage.
might be better off attacking a sentry than that shield. That shield is way too thick for the standard.
Especially considering how easy the sentry is to kill for that
NYU
standard.
has gotten to level 3. Level 3 standards are deadly. Oh, excuse me, level 2. Level 2. If they can get
see
to
the-
level 3, he's stood back. He's now taking shots. The hero is chunking through the base of NYU. This is going to be a really close game. It's more of a base race, though. NYU's going to have to reposition to be able to hit that sentry. He's taken that last standard kill. If they can get a level 3 standard, my
Might
goodness.
also need some more ammo, as he's done a very good job of using it effectively to get his levels.
But there's plenty of gold on both sides of the map. The shield of NYU getting dangerously low. I bet 3 more hero shots, and they'll bite into the flesh of the NYU base.
And that's a few hits coming across on the sentry from NYU. NYU probably needed to go watch their ammo.
Okay,
Looks
there
like
are
they're
only
gonna try to
one
engage
functional
the
robot
hero.
on each side.
They are hitting the hero. Hero's health is falling to half.
That is a
almost down to
level
quarter.
3. That's a level 3 standard confirmed from NYU. That is going to be a very dangerous matchup. It's a level 2 hero versus a level 3 standard. Standards, that really comes down to driving. Sometimes
That
standards
does really
win to
come down
those.
to driving.
Sometimes heroes win those. Here comes the hero from UCSD. He's going to see if he can get some shots off before this standard's able to shove him off of the base.
I'm sure NYU is stockpiling up on ammo right now, as
Goodness,
he has
here we
spent
go, here we
300 total gold. It looks like he's going to try to defend his base, not just go for the
Oh
other
my
base.
goodness, look at the hero health. It's so low.
And then the hero
it gets the
knocked
kill.
out.
NYU takes out UCSD's only functioning robot, and now he's free to go and attack the sentry. But that hero will respawn in a few seconds in that exact same spot and with ammo still.
Wasting no time. He's already doing damage to the sentry. Trying to be as accurate
go.
as he can. He's now currently hitting that sentry.
UCSD frantically jumping up and down. I will not interpret their hand signs for them as they are not allowed to communicate with their drivers verbally. But my goodness, they really wish the driver could hear what's in their heads.
This has certainly turned into be a bit of a 1v1 situation.
The hero respawned right in front of the base, and he drove all the way back to his own base. UCSD using hand signs, jumping up and down, shouting at the robot, wishing it had a microphone, but unfortunately it cannot hear them.
Looks like that's going to be some more damage on the sentry.
This is so close. 45 seconds left. Currently,
NYU is in the lead because of that sentry damage, but it looks like the hero on UCSD is going to try to make sure
has
that's
great game sense. Look at this. They've turned around. They're coming back to defend their base. If they can keep UCSD from attacking their base for the next 30 seconds, they will take the dub.
We're going to see what happens.
The hero is deciding to engage the standard.
Well, we know he can't last very long against
he's only
him.
at like
also
10
at
HP.
Very low health.
Look at his HP.
You can see the health in the top right-hand corner, and also you can see the flashing red screen from the hero's point of view. You can also see the levels of the robots.
Why isn't NYU shooting him? With 10 seconds left to go, it might not really matter why he's not shooting him. The hero turns around. He's going to take some shots. This is so close. I think he needs a couple more. He misses with the first shot. He misses with the second, and that's it. UCSD falls, and NYU takes the second win. That was the better strategy from NYU. They did it. They got the early easy kills. They leveled up all the way to level 3, and then a level 3 stage.